So the bad news is I've still got my chest infection and therefore I'm still off work. But the good news is, now that I'm off my tablets, I'm no longer running to the toilet. Good morning guys, how you all doing? Yep. I'm still off work. Where's my slipper? My slipper just fell off my foot. Yep. Cough still. It won't go away. I thought once I'd finished those tablets that not only would I be stopped running to the toilet, which it has, it's stopped, but I thought my tight chest, my compressed chest, and the fact that I can't speak and the fact that I can't breathe properly, I thought that was gonna go away as well. No. It was yesterday morning. I was walking Harley around and I just couldn't get my breath, even just walking on a flat path. You know, there was no incline or anything. It feels worse than it was when I was taking them tablets. But I think it's because I'm still trying to get the last of the mucus out. And I'm still coughing that stuff up, but I'm not going to go into too many details, it's gross. So what I did yesterday was I rang the medical centre up to see if I can get a sick note, and I got through. They said, okay, we'll go talk to the doctor, the one that I saw last week. And then she put the phone down on me and I'm like, are they going to ring me back? Am I supposed to go down in a bit? Later on, I don't know. About an hour later, I'm thinking, they're not going to ring me back, so I went down to the medical centre in my car. There was no way I was going to walk it. And she said, oh yeah, it's in the system, he's still in surgery. Call back about 4:30. I'm like, right, okay. Spent a good portion of the day watching television. My sudden death DVD came through the post a day earlier than expected, so that was great, so I was able to watch that. Around 4:30 I went back to the medical centre. Sure enough, doctor's sick note for a week. I'm like, oh, a week. Because you know how I love being stuck at home. Oh, and the other thing I did yesterday was I wanted to do a self-certification for sick note for last week. I was able to do it through a link on the medical centre website, so I was able to fill that in. So now I've got 2 sick notes that I need to take to work, and I think because I'm fed up of being stuck in this house, I'm going to go to work, to HR, Human Resources, and take those notes to them. I did think about posting, but like I said, I want to get out of the house. Even if it's just for an hour, I just need to get out of this house for a little while. I mean, I've been watching so much TV. I discovered Roast Battle, and at first I wasn't that impressed because it had Russell Brand in it. Luckily he's only in the first series, the first 6 episodes. After that he's gone. I've been laughing at that, and because I'm laughing so hard, I'm coughing stuff up, which is good, but it's causing some really bad headaches. Like right now I've got a headache, and I do have my lemon hot drink that's supposed to counter that. Doesn't work, so in about 2 hours time I'll probably have some paracetamol like yesterday. My headache was so bad yesterday. While watching the TV, I had to close these curtains to stop any daylight coming through. It worked, but it was bad. So yeah, once I finish this drink, I'm gonna head there. When am I gonna get better? I really hate being ill, especially when I'm off work as well. I mean, the first week of having this chest infection, I was still at work. I was fine. My energy levels were fine. And it's like a cascade effect, I guess, where it's had a knock-on effect on other parts of my body, like headache and unable to breathe properly. I just hope this lack of being able to breathe is going to ease off soon. It's the worst part of it. At least I haven't been struggling to sleep. I've been dropping off straight away so far, touch wood. But yeah, I'm gonna go out in in about 10 minutes time, in the wonderful super fast wind. It's so windy today. My carport's getting battered again. I've been out with Harley and the wind's just, like I say, I haven't got much of a breath already. The wind's taking that away even more. So I kept, like, with my hoods up, I kept facing the opposite ways to where the wind was blowing. Oh dear. I just want to get better. Well, that was easy. I actually thought I'd have to go in Human Resources, the office, but they had a notice up saying if you're leaving any documents or forms or whatever, just post it through the letterbox on the other side. I'm like, oh, okay then. They're forever changing things. Anyway, I've decided to stop off at Meadowhall Retail Park on my way back home because I want to have a look in PC World, because I'm going to look at TV recorders because mine... Remember, I've been going on about SCART leads and TV aerials on the thing. Well, I didn't tell you, I keep forgetting to actually mention it. About a month ago, I found a SCART lead at Crystal Peaks in the market for £2.95 and it's worked pretty much fine since. The only downside is that I've noticed when it's recording and I'm like turning on the Blu-ray player or the Xbox or whatever, and it affects the recording just for a few seconds, it makes it pixelated, but it plays fine more or less other than that. But Sunday it did something it's done maybe 3 or 4 times since I bought it many years ago. So I'd set the recorder for a film that came on late in the afternoon and also for Doctor Who, and about 8:30 that evening I noticed that the red light, the record light, was still on. I'm like, surely Doctor Who's finished by now. So I went onto it to see what was happening. No Doctor Who at all. There was none in the menu. I'm like, what the heck? Looked at the film that I'd recorded. Yeah, it recorded the film, but it kept on going for another 2 hours. And I don't understand why it does that. It's done it before, like I say, 3 or 4 times. And as soon as I went onto the menu, the record button stopped. It was like, oh, yeah, I forgot to turn off. So I definitely need to get a new one. There's no guarantees I'm going to buy one. I'm just going to go look, see what they've got. But I'm noticing I'm very lethargic right now, which is weird because I've had a really good sleep last night. I think it's this wind. It's getting to me. Oh well. Right, I'm gonna go into PC World now. They didn't have many choices in there. In fact, they had 2. But I did like the look of one of them. It's got 1 terabyte of hard drive on it. It has a Wi-Fi connection, but it is a bit on the pricey side, £210. I think I'm gonna keep searching like I usually do. I'll probably have a look online, see what they've got. Maybe I'll see that one cheaper elsewhere. I don't know. And I have to say, some of the people in there, they're not very helpful. I'm not saying all of them, just the 2 that came over. One, he asked me, are you alright there? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just looking at this TVR. And he went, alright, and then walked away. And I'm like, I had questions. The second guy, he came over and he was helpful in the terms of why has it got an Ethernet port and also Wi-Fi. Says it's, it's just like a backup basically in case the Wi-Fi isn't that strong because your internet's not that strong. I'm like, okay. And then before I could ask another question, he walked away like he was disinterested. I'm like, oh, okay then, I've done in there. Right, I've realised I'm getting hungry and I know why. It's come up to 11:15. I usually eat around this time, so I'm going to head on home. It's now 3:30. I had my dinner, sat and watched a film on my TV recorder. It actually played through without any problems. Mind you, I did record it about 4.5 years ago. That's how long these films have been on my TVR. The film in question was called Zodiac, and I was interested in it, but it seemed to go on way too long, and it seemed to get duller and duller as it went along. And I know it was saying it's based on a true story. It just felt like it could have been better as a television show rather than a movie. Then they could have spent more time on it in certain areas, because it felt like it was skipping certain parts of it, and it kept going forward and forward in time. It spanned from, I think, 1968 to 1991. So yeah, I wasn't best pleased with it. Talking of TVRs, I've been looking online, and the one I saw in PC World was this one, this Hummocks one right here. But it's had quite a few bad write-ups about it, saying sometimes it doesn't even record or anything like that. These Manhattan ones though seem to be getting good write-ups. Maybe I ought to look at them. In fact, I think that was the other one in PC World. Can't remember. But I have been looking at some others, and there's one or two where if you look at the back there's a SCART socket, and I'm like, nope, don't want SCART, I've had enough of that. I'll just keep looking. Anyway, I'm gonna take Harley out for his second walk of the day, and I've noticed when I'm going up the stairs at the moment, my breathing isn't feeling as laboured as earlier, although I do feel a little out of breath right now from coming back downstairs and talking to the camera. So I'm going to see how I am walking Harley. Has he even heard me? Boo. You know what I'm going to do next, don't you? Look. Look, he knows. He knows. Yeah, I have to take him outside now. Harley's being walked, and I'm still breathless out there. But I've noticed, because over the past, well, however long my chest has been feeling compressed, I've walked Harley slower than I normally would walk. Just now, I didn't feel as sluggish. So, touching wood, hopefully, I'm starting to improve. I hope. I guess time will tell. I always say stuff like that and then I go downhill again. I'm going to sign off now, and I need to have a shower. Can you tell? Or should I have a bath? Because the last few showers that I've had, because of my breathing and the heat in the bathroom when I'm having a shower, it's been getting to me. So maybe I'll have a bath instead. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to sign off now and just chill out for the rest of, well, not just today but the week. I just want to concentrate on getting better. All that's left for me to say is thank you for watching and subscribing if you have, and liking this video if you did. Until the next time, peace out. Oh yeah, I've forgotten to do something. I no longer need this, do I? I now have it on DVD. Time to get rid of it. Time to let it go. Let go. I'm not that much of a hoarder. I don't need it anymore. I've got it on DVD. Let go.